Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak, Quadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who I learned this truth from, and Shalom to the hopeful elect. I'm the brother Tazayar, and the title of this lesson is going to be Prepare for Hard Times Ahead. Currently here in Babylon, for the most part, a lot of us are living good. A lot of us brothers in the truth are living good. But all that's getting ready to change. All hell is getting ready to break loose. And you have to prepare your spirit and your mind to be ready to go through the fire, you know? And we're gonna start this lesson with the book of Zechariah, chapter 13 and verse 9. It reads, "And I will bring the third part through the fire, and I will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, the Lord Yahweh is my God." So that's a pretty heavy verse, because during these times, we're gonna have to rely on faith, walk by faith, you know? Once the dollar crashes and the chip is, mandated, those of us that are not gonna take it, we have to be ready to be on the move, you know? The nice house you live in, you're not gonna be able to pay for that shit. Your job, you ain't gonna take that chip. Fuck that. So, but we also have to be humble, because we have to constantly have the fear of the Lord, because He can take the spirit away from you and make you take that chip. So we have to humbly, but at the same time, we have to be strong, We have to be ready to lose everything. If you have your family, Lord willing, they're strong like you are. But if they're not, you got to keep it moving, Most High will repay you tenfold, like He did to Job. And as you see in the news, we're in World War III. There's no denying it. Your common average Joe can tell you that. And it's gonna quickly escalate. You see these bullshit elections, it's a distraction. Everybody's talking about it. But what they're not aware of is something's coming. In my spirit, I feel like something's coming right before those elections, whether it be, they're saying a bird flu pandemic, it could be another pandemic, it could be the crash of the dollar, it could be a so-called terrorist attack, the grid going down. Something's coming. That's a fact. And we have to be ready for that, So another precept I want to give you is the book of 2nd Esdras in the Apocrypha. The book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 16, verses 18 through 22. It reads, "The beginning of sorrows and great mournings, the beginning of famine and great death, the beginning of wars, and the powers shall stand in fear, the beginning of evils. What shall I do when these evils shall come?" So the prophet Ezra saw these things in a vision. He saw all this go down. As he says, what shall I do when these evils come? We have to trust in the Lord and endure to the end. Verse 19, "Behold, famine and plague, tribulation and anguish are sent as scourges for amendment." So that's another thing, famine. Here in Babylon, people are so used to stuffing their face at any given time. They're not used to being hungry. They're not used to, we live in comfort, Where I'm at right now, it's 100 degrees. All week is gonna be over 110 degrees. it doesn't affect us much because we have the air conditioner. But I meditate, like, you know, what if the power goes out? You gotta endure that 100-degree heat. What if you're hungry? What if you're thirsty during those times? You have to trust in the Lord that He will provide for you. But you also have to walk through the fire. It ain't gonna be a cakewalk. You're gonna have to go a couple days without food or water. But Lord willing, if you're in the Spirit, you'll be okay, you know? Let's read verse 20. But for all these things, they shall not turn from their wickedness, nor be always mindful of the scourges. So yeah, 2/3 of our people, ultimately the Lord blinded them, but they think everything's a game, you know? They don't see the seriousness of what's happening. And the Lord's gonna humble them, you know? We're in a grace period right now. We're doing these videos. Some of the brothers, the majority of the brothers of Great Millstone are out in the streets prophesying week in and week out. A lot of people just goes in one year at the other. But for the hopeful elect that are taking heed to these warnings, Salakia, lost my train of thought. But yeah, for the hopeful elect, ultimately, we're predestined to receive salvation. You know, when those chariots come, when Yahushua returns in that fathership, that's gonna be your paw. It's gonna be beautiful, but you gotta walk through the fire first. We're gonna go to verse 21. Behold, victuals shall be so good, cheap upon earth, that they shall think themselves to be in good case, and even shall evils grow upon earth, sword, famine, and great confusion. So yeah, like I said before, the people here in Babylon, they think everything's all sunshine and rainbows. They're living comfortably. Little do they know that comfort's about to get stripped from under their feet. And people are gonna bug out. They're not gonna know how to handle that. You have to condition yourself right now that you can, you know? Right now that this grace period is open, to be comfortable being uncomfortable. It's gonna be a time like never before. So we're gonna see a lot of death, bodies in the street, family members dying, killing one another, cannibalism. This is real shit, you know? This is real. But this has to happen, you know? Because the wickedness that Babylon has done, the Edomites, the Most High Yahweh ain't gonna forget that. He's gonna make them pay. Verse 22. For many of them that dwell upon earth shall perish of famine, and the other that escape the hunger shall the sword destroy. So yeah, during Jacob's trouble, a lot of people are gonna die of famine, you know? You're not gonna be able to go to the grocery store, to the drive-thru. They're gonna be breaking into each other's houses. That's how desperate they're gonna get. But also miracles for the hopeful elect. Miracles are gonna, and I know we sound like a broken record player, but you know, it's comforting words to know that the Most High got the elect. You know, miracles are gonna happen, you know. What else do I got? The book of Matthew, chapter 14, chapter Salakia, 24, verse 14. It reads, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. And we're clearly at the end. This gospel, the true doctrine of Great Millstone, has been preached throughout the world via the internet, you know. It was a powerful tool that the Most High used to awaken the elect, not only in Babylon, from but from the four corners of the earth. Some of them are Israelite foreigners that woke up in other countries and are repenting. And it's a beautiful thing. Me, myself, I'm a younger brother, I'm a new brother, but I'm trying to do this work. I'm trying to grow in the spirit and, Lord willing, be out there prophesying. It's a very small number. The hopefully elect are a very small number. I've met some brothers via the internet, you know? I've met a group of brothers via the internet, but in my area, there's no brothers. And hey, you know, that's my lot. So hopefully this lesson has been edifying. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rakak, Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And shalom to the hopeful elect. This was a quick lesson. We'll be back with another one, Lord willing. Shalom.